Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Carla. So today for our science experiment, we're going to do two different ones. Our first one is we're going to make salt crystal eggs. And then the second experiment, we are going to dissolve the shell off of an egg. So for our salt crystal eggs, you're going to need construction paper and you're going to draw ovals on them. And then you're going to cut them out with your scissors. This is a really good practice for the kids to see how well they can cut on the line. All right. So after you cut them out, if you think you may want to save these to use as decorations later on, you want to get a hole punch and just hole punch through the top so you can save them. All right, so you want to do a lot of them to fill your tray. You can use construction paper or you can use, I used cardstock and then I colored the cardstock with a crayon, with a marker, and with a colored pencil to see if it came out any different on the salt crystals. So this time we're going to use the construction paper. This one takes about 3 days to dry. So the first thing we want to do is take our water and put it in the microwave. You're going to need it in the microwave for about a minute to a minute and a half. You want about a cup of water, a cup to 2 cups. You're going to need some salt also. So we are making a super saturated solution is what it's called. So I'm going to take, I'm going to use a half a tablespoon. I'm going to put the salt, put it in, and then you want to stir it. All right? You want to stir it up. You're going to continue this in the hot water until you see no salt crystals at the bottom. I'm just going to, So the first time I did this, I used 2 cups of water and it took me about 7 tablespoons to do. I'm doing a half a tablespoon right now. So I've done 1 whole tablespoon because I did 2 halves. All right, and you want to stir it and stir it and stir it, and then it's going to get all cloudy and then it's going to like dissipate the cloudiness and you can see the salt at the bottom. You want to keep stirring it. As you're stirring it, it feels kind of gritty. That means you're doing a great job. You want to stir it until that gritty feeling's all gone. So you're going to keep doing this. Like I said, whenever I did it with the 2 cups of water, I used about 8 tablespoons. So I did 1.5. Here's 2. So whenever you use hot water to do this, you are going to use more salt to do it. Or less salt. We should figure that out. Is hot water going to take more salt or less salt? So this one has taken 2 tablespoons so far. I'm not quite there. There's 2.5. And I cannot dissolve anymore. So I'm about 2.5 and my solution is super saturated. There is a layer of salt on the bottom. So you are going to now take your eggs and put them on the tray. You're going to leave this down. Now you want to put your tray wherever it is that they are going to be drying because you don't want to move it too much. Then you're going to take your solution and you're just going to pour it over the top. You want to do a really thin layer. So I did a little bit too much on mine, but that's okay. That just means it's going to take even longer to dry. So you want to do a thin layer wherever it is that you're going to let them dry. All right, so I did mine. Like I said, it took mine about 3 days to dry, and you want to make sure that you leave it and don't really touch it. So I did mine. That's my one that I used a crayon on. I don't know if you guys can see the salt crystals, but it grew on both sides. It was really cool. And it didn't matter that I colored on them because I wanted to see. It didn't matter at all. And then this one I didn't color on at all. And then I put string through them and I can hang them up throughout the house. All right. So the next experiment I did is I took an egg, some vinegar, and a cup. And I put my egg in the cup. And I took my vinegar and I covered the egg. I really want you guys to see this. This is really cool. Can you see that? and then I covered it in the vinegar. So right now, you don't really see anything crazy happening, but we're gonna play with the one that I already made, and we're gonna come back and look at this one, and it's starting to start already where the vinegar is on top of the shell. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. All little bubbles. All right, so I made my egg. It is super jiggly. There's no shell on it anymore, and it's almost like a different color, and they say it bounces. So it bounces, it's really cool. And it breaks. They said it breaks really easily. That broke super easily. Do you guys see the inside? Kind of almost looks like a normal egg. All right, and then let's go back to the one that we're making. You guys can see it's starting to get all bubbly. In about an hour, you'll see the whole top of it will be all foam. It's really cool to watch. All right, boys and girls, that was it for today. I hope that you had fun. I'll see you guys later. Please remember to post pictures. I'd love to see your experiments. All right, bye.